Hi, it's Rosalie with Can't Wait to Plan. How you guys doing? Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I am doing my first ever Temu, I don't even know how to say this word, Temu haul. Lots of haul of this type on site, but it took me a little while to get these on. I got it actually a while back, but I checked everything. Pretty much everything is still available. So I wanted to show it to you to see if there's some crafty things here that you may find interesting. So the first set I got is a set of dies of 6 pieces, and it has layering. They look kind of like daisies, but with holes, and a stamen and 2 type of leaves. And that's what the pieces look like. They're actually really, really nice. I'm gonna try to make what do you call them, flowers out of them, and maybe a card or two, and show it to you guys later. But in case you're wondering, this leaves is about 3 inches long, and that's the biggest one. Okay, so that's the first set. I got a few flowers. The second set of flowers I got is kind of like the more 3-dimensional pieces. I actually cut them out already. There's actually 5 pieces. I cannot find, I dropped this somewhere. I can hear it, but I can't find it. Anyway, but these you just make them out of a little bit softer paper. You kind of squish them up a little bit in the middle, make them kind of curve up, and then you lay them kitty corner like that, and make some, and you can layer more than 3, of course, and make really pretty kind of 3-dimensional, very full daisy-like flowers. I like them quite a bit. The largest piece on this is about 2.75 inches. Look like about a circle. And the leaves, the smallest, that doesn't matter. The smallest leaf is about 1 3/4. Okay, so I thought that was really pretty. I don't have anything like that. And then the third set of flowers, actually this one is one of my, out of the 3 I got, this is my favorite. So this one is some daisies, and it's layering. So you have this one laying on top of this layer on top of this. This is like the little center here. This is just the leaf. This one of these layer on top of that's the leaves part. It's not the leaf, but you know what I mean, the part, the green one. I could not figure out what this is. I figure it's a stem, but I don't know where do you use it. And then you got this leaf, and I cut them out of just yellow paper, but then I realized that to layer them, you really do need to have some, and it's very nice. I don't know if you can see it. It's very nicely embossed. It has some lines and stuff like that. So I just took a color pencil and did a little bit of coloring on the stem, just to make them look a little bit more realistic than just the yellow. And actually it looks really nice. So I'm going to make some card out of that, but that's how these goes. This one is just lay on top of this. There you go. Okay. So that's, oh, I'm sorry. So the first set was $3. The second set was $3.50. So I thought they were a little bit higher than AliExpress. The third set is $2.78, so it's $2.80, that's actually that's my favorite set, as I mentioned. And then I also like these 2. Oopsie! Oh my goodness! Almost fall down. These are some really nice and long flowers. So let's show this one first. It came with a little look like a daisy as well. I love daisy actually. And there's 3 pieces onto that, and you can see I cut the 3-piece. That's the 3-piece. Then I cut this one, but I just put color flower on top of that, on top of the top part, that you can layer like that. It's just look really nice. Then you can add this piece to that, and that's this set here, and that set is $2.50, and the largest bid on that is the leaf is the largest one, is like a little bit shy of 450 was the length of that. And then these two long one is really cute too. I thought that's really, really pretty leaves, right? And the longest one on that is, let me see if is 4.6 inches is this one here. I love that leaf. And that look very similar too. So you can do interchangeable. You can do a kind of a wildflower bunch, maybe in a mason jar or something like that. I just thought that's really pretty. This set here, the 2 leaf, is $2 in the thing. And I noticed as I was clicking on the link to check to see if they're in stock and everything else, the price all went up a little bit, like maybe about 10%. So just in case. Okay, so what's next? Then I got some hearts. I thought this was super cute. It's just, you know, what do you call them? Cut out hearts, and just 4 set. I didn't even need to take these out, cut these apart, because it's didn't really show up at all, these little combined. And maybe sometimes that's easier than getting all these tiny pieces together out. And then the second set of hearts, I got 4 of one shape in nesting die size, I mean in graduating size. And then this one, this is kind of a very wonky size. And again, you know, if you're cutting them out of the same color, having them combine or it's still together may be a little bit easier. So the this set of hearts is $1.38, and there's the same price. I love this one. Not sure if I'm crazy about that. There's some embossing on that, but it's not. It's the shape kind of bothered me a bit. Okay, and then the next stuff I got is this really beautiful, and I have quite a few feather dye. And this looks actually almost like the one of the one I have already. I have to check, but they cut out nice. It's didn't have any issues at all. And so that's except, yeah, that's fine. And then the next one I got was just a wave border, and you can just keep going and make them, you know, if you wanted to do a bunch of like that on a card. I thought it's just pretty. It's also a little bit reminiscent of an Art Deco design. So I love Art Deco. And I'm really into that, so I thought that's really cute to get. And so the feather is $1.29, and the wave is 99 cents or $1. Okay, and then I got a frame of a Art Deco frame, but for $3. It shows that it arrives, or maybe it didn't. I don't know. I have to check. But that I don't see that, so that's too bad, because I really like that frame. So where is my, okay, and the next one, I love this one. Look at this really pretty cover die. It's just, and it cuts out actually pretty nice. I use a really thick, this was actually the packaging of 𝘀𝗵𝗵𝗶 stickers or something, and they always come in this color. It's nice and thick, so it's really nice. I just kept it in case I wanted to do this look. And if you use something of regular cardstock, then these would cut out completely, but I think you can still see it, how pretty it is, and so on. So that cover plate is it's called Geometric Tile Cover Die, and it's $3.50. They always end with a 8, so it's like $3.48, but to make things easier, it's $3.50. Okay, the next one is a die that's say happy birthday. I just thought it's stunning. It's so pretty. I just cut it out. I use the same paper. I save a bunch of 𝘀𝗵𝗵𝗶 as I was using it. So I had a bunch of these, and I'm so glad I was able to use it. And so on. So this took a couple of times to run through the machine to get it to cut, because this thing was so thick. But otherwise, it's really, really pretty. I really, really like it. And you know, you can do it in white and just color it, you know, with an ink pad or whatever, to do a rainbow or something like that. But it's just thought to make it quick, I did it that way. And this was $3. So that's really nice too. Then I got this one. Now I got, for some reason, I think that was my mistake. I bought two, which is really too bad because it was not cheap. It was $3.50. So I'll put one in my stash to give away. But anyway, it's a bunch of graduating stars. It's really cute. Again, I use, since it's star, it's worked to be yellow. I use my 𝘀𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵 one. So I always save the border, because you can use the border for something too, right? But here's the thing. Isn't it so pretty? I like that. And then you can put your sentiment here. You can do a lot of different things with that. And that's also, yeah, that's $3.50. I mentioned that. Then my next set is these wonky torn edge, or whatever you want to. Oh, and I save all the stars, of course, because the star was really nice size too. So I love that. Then I got these kind of torn edge, or whatever you call it, nesting dies. It came with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 die. The only complaint, it cuts really nice. Everything is great. The only complaint I have is, you know, these connecting thing, instead of being kind of thin, this one is flat and wide. So it was very, very hard to, you know, usually you just twist and it just break. This one you twist, you see that it's like, it just keep twisting because it was so wide. And eventually it breaks, but it was really hard. And it's also hard for me to use the what do you call it, the chisel or whatever to break this off. It was hard to do because it's so weird and flat. So anyway, that was my only complaint. So I cut it out a couple of times. So you know, you can save that part, of course, to try. You can put two together to make a frame, or just the one to use. And the largest one is 4.2, and the smallest one is super small. So for like 0.75. Okay, so 4.2 inches circle. So cool. And then I got a couple more, I think one more die. Now this one, I love the font, but I really don't like the way it doesn't connect. Okay, it's the word thank you, which I do a lot of thank you cards, so I thought that was useful. So I saved that for you to see what it looks like. But you see how it's all separate? Oh my God, look at this one. I mean, how hard it is for them to have it together. I mean, this just hook them together. Oh my God, that was just a pain in the ass. I mean, this I don't mind if the whole hank is all together, then I don't mind putting it together with the T. But this is it's not useless, but it's just it's a real hassle. So I don't like that I'm saving this so I can put it back in there and glue it down, you know, so it's all nice and even. But I don't like that. So maybe I'll send email. I don't know if they have an email or something. I can send them an email asking them to change that. That was $1. And the nesting circle, torn edge circle, or wonky circle is $3. Okay, then I got a couple of set of, 𝘄𝗵𝗶𝗸𝗲. It's hard to see. Let me get a white piece of paper. These are like 4x6, I think. Is the 4.5 by 6 by 6, 4.5 by 6 set of stamp. It's pretty, just because it got these beautiful. I don't know what kind of flower that is, but it's look kind of like hydrangea. It's very nice. So sorry if nothing ever changed. There'll be no butterflies. Have a blooming, marvelous day. Happy birthday, and so on. It's really pretty. And the stamps were inexpensive. They were $3, this one. And then I got one more set of stamps that they're doggies. Of course, I have to get that. Look at their faces. This one's only $2. Life is roof. Hug a friend. You had me at woof. And who needs a hug and a great big kiss? So cute. Yeah, I love it. It's just like, My dogs always, now that they're older, they always stick out their tongue too. It's so funny. All right, and then I got one embossing folder for $2, and this one just diamond shape embossing, and I think it's really pretty. You know, I did that to test, and it's the regular, the A2 or whatever you call it. So it's like 4 by 5.5. Okay, so that's that, and let me grab the next batch. Okay, I'm back. So the next thing I got was a bag of clear acetate jars. I have some of these different style from 𝘀𝗵𝗽𝗲 as well, but I thought that this was a really nice way. They have 5 designs, 4 of each, and that was only $2.20, $2.19. And look how pretty. And you know, in here you can add so many different things. You can make this into shakers if you like. You can put those really long stem flower thingy that the dies, you know, cut out those stems and make a little jar of flowers. The other 2 designs are these dome shaped one, which I thought was super sweet. Look at that. With the cute little butterfly, and it say to you and for you. Okay, so I thought that was really a great deal, because acetate, you know, anything acetate is always expensive. Then I also got a I thought this may be more like washi, but I didn't know it was clear. I thought it may have sticker on the bottom, but they're just here. They're just, let me see how many different style. They have 4 different style of the feather, and all on clear acetate. So that's, oops, sorry, the glare. These right here, so pretty, right? And they're not tiny, so it's really great. I don't like tiny stuff. And this, like, the feathers are about 3 inches, a little bit shy of 3 inches, and then it repeats. And the back, if you want to use it as silver, the back of the gold is always silver, the gold foil. So it's like a nice gold foil acetate. And you get quite a bit in here. I mean, it's not a huge roll, but it's quite a bit. I don't know if they give you the yardage, but I don't think that you can. It's just say 9.8 feet. So that, like, 1 foot was probably 4 of the design. Yeah, so 1 foot is like 4 design, and you can get 10 of those, about 10 sets of those butterflies. So definitely something you can share. Came in a roll like that. That's really pretty, I thought. Okay, so then I'm in need of some adhesive, so I try a bunch of different description of adhesive, not knowing exactly what any of these are. Because, you know, it's like, it's so hard to tell with the description and everything else. So I got a small set with 3 rolls, and they're all about the same width. They're almost 0.47 inches wide and 13 feet each. Now this I pay $1.38 for each. And that would be, I mean, for all 3. So basically I have 0.47 inches by 13 times 3, right? So that's 39 feet. In comparison, is that right? Yeah, so 39 feet. In comparison, this is like just a hand tear strong double-sided tape, but they're all the same. When I try them out, all of them can tear, so it's not the simple hand tear like the 𝘀𝗵𝗽𝗲 one, but you definitely can tear these. So any of the adhesive tape nowadays, I think you can tear by hand, so which is really nice. But like, for instance, I just bought some 𝘀𝗵𝗽𝗲 one, and each roll of the 𝘀𝗵𝗽𝗲 tape is 0.24. I actually prefer the thinner width, because I thought this was kind of too thick. But the thinner width from 𝘀𝗵𝗽𝗲 is 0.24, and you get 108 feet, and they're you can buy $2.50 for one of those, which is bigger 3 times longer than these 3 for $2.50 each, or you can buy 10 of them for $1.60 each. So I thought this is not a great deal for tape. I would, in a second, buy it from Hunky Dory, or, you know, you just gotta compare the size and the length of the roll and everything else. Also, if you compare it to AGT tapes, most AGT tape you can get also, what are they at? Also 108 feet, and depends on how big of a case you purchase. The most expensive from a not 3M, from a 3M generic type company, you can get them from anywhere between $1.30 to $2.60, which again is much cheaper than this. Okay, so this is not, I'm not going to repeat by that. Then I also try a set, they call both of these set hand tear, and I will have the link for everything down below just in case. Okay, so this one also say hand tear. Now these are a little bit, you can see there's a little bit thinner than the, not as thick, not as wide as the other set of 3. And this one is basically 0.4 inches, and there's only 3 feet each. So I don't get it. It's so strange. Why only 3 feet? The other one was 13. Maybe I missed. Yeah, it must be 13 because they look about the same, you know, the same thickness. Even this is thicker, so it must be 13 feet. So for this set of 5, it's $2.28. So again, the Hunky Dory or AGT tape or some of the others is still less expensive than this. Okay, so those are the 2 hand tear one, but they look exactly the same to me. Now I got one that's a set of 4, and they look very similar to this set here, and they just say double adhesive tape. And this set for set of 4 is now this one is only 88 cents. I don't understand. And each of the roll is 10 foot. So you got 40 foot for 88 cents. I can get 108 feet for $1.60 from Hunky Dory. So I don't think, again, it's good to have. I'm not sad that I got it, but definitely not the same good deal as the other one. And then the last double adhesive tape, I got this one, didn't say hand tear, but it tear the same way. And these were the 0.47 inches wide, same with this. And this is a set of 10. And that was, let's see how much that was. So each of these are 21 feet. And the width is 0.6 inches. So 10 would be 210 feet. And that was $5. And 210 feet is equal to 2 Hunky Dory roll, and that would only be $3. So $3.20. So again, this is more. But again, I'm glad I have it. Now I have plenty of tape. And working with the hand instead of the HET gun is actually not bad. I'm a little bit sad with my HET gun because I bought it. It's, you know, how HET gun is not inexpensive, and I just can't seem to load the tape correctly, you know, and so on. But I find that working with these and just tearing it with your hands was really nice. I don't mind it at all. I don't think it takes that much longer to do it, and you can be a lot more precise. And then I got this one roll, and it's described it as, I actually did everything so I can do the link for you too. This one is supposed to be 85 feet. It's 0.36 inches wide, and it say that it's a fabric tape. It's waterproof mounting tape, removable for walls and poster. So this was $1.88. So I don't know. I will have to test it and see. But good. It came in this bag right here. So those are all the adhesive roll of tape that I try. Then I also try out, I didn't try it, meaning I didn't open it yet, but I was really sad to find that it was so short. It's only 4 meters, which is basically, how long is that? For these two, 4 meters is 13 feet, and that's $1.08 for each. They're cute, good for traveling and things, but in comparison to other tape runner that you can get from anywhere in the US, that's not like that inexpensive or anything. This one is 8 millimeter wide, which is 0.24, same width, and this one have 26 feet, so twice as much, and it's $1.48. So to have this one is a better deal than these, because 2 of these equal this, and it's 60 cents cheaper than if you bought these 2. But this is not as cute and pretty as these colors. Right? So anyway, so I won't be buying the tape runner from Temu, because I don't think that those are the best deal. But anyway, they're good to have. Then the other tape I got, and I have not tried out, I'm going to show to you, but I don't know exactly how it works. If any of you know, please let me know. But I start seeing these things that are these really transparent tape that supposedly is very strong and so on, and it disappear into the wall. This one was supposed to be the same thing, but it come in strip, but it's much thinner, so it's kind of strange. Maybe I can use it to glue acetate, to card and stuff, but they're just stripped like that, and there's 60 pieces of strips of these in this cute little box. That one is 99 cents. And they're reusable, by the way. I think you just washed it. This one is also reusable. And this is 78 inches, 0.8 inches wide, and 16 feet. So, I don't know. We'll try it with some posters, some different things on the wall. Kind of like, I don't know how strong they are. But they show some pictures. They're supposed to be really strong. And can hold, like, lots of great stuff. So we will see. Okay, so then I got some containers. I got 4 different ones to try. Let me see if I got them all. So these come in, bags. This one is a double one. It's really nice, actually. It seems sturdy. The plastic is really nice and strong. It's attached. It's a double compartment. And each of the, not each. So this is 2.6. I think all of the measurement is on their website too, but it's 2.65 deep, 2.95 high, and 4.75 wide. So it's almost a square, a little bit higher than a square, but this looks kind of like a square for each of them. So, but it's really nice. I think the lid's gonna hold, and that was $2.24. I got one that's 1 compartment, and I like this bag. This one is a nice bag to hold. Now I don't like rounded corner, so I actually prefer this one because rounded corner is kind of wasteful, and this lid also doesn't feel as secure as this one, although this one after use it may not be either, so I don't know. So we'll see. But this one, the plastic is sturdy, but it's definitely thinner than this plastic. Okay, and this one is let me see, the lid are attached, which is one thing sometimes I don't like as much. 3.4, let me see, nope. This one is, hold on a sec, I'll be right back. I have to check. Okay, I'm back. So this one is, the smallest one that I got is 2.2 by 2.2 inches wide. And then the depth is almost 0.9. And this is 48 cents. It's kind of cute. I like that actually. And it was a little bit, the lid is a little bit hard to open the first time. And it's actually really hard to open. It's once you close, so it's good if you wanted to use it for beads and stuff. It's really hard to open, actually. So once you snap it down, it's stay really sturdy. So this rounded one was 2.6 deep by 3.6 wide, 3.6, and then 2.6 high. Okay, so that seems like more than 2.6 high. I think I mistyped that. Yeah, it's 2.6 high. Okay, the width is only 2.5, the depth. So actually this is nice, and that's $1.48. Oh no, $1.18. And then I got this, that one I gave it to you already. That was $2.24. And this one is the largest one I found, is that I saw, is $2.68. And I actually really like that too. So it's pretty, the seal seems nice, and it's squarish enough, and the size of it is 3.4 deep by 5.7 wide by 2.36 high, and $2.68 for that. So it's nice and thick plastic though, so I don't think that's a bad price. So I'm very happy with my containers. And then I tried, they had a set of 3 for these glue bottles or whatever bottle with the really thin needles in it. I opened one. I actually added some of my barely glue, and to try out, where did I put it? To try out to make sure that it works, and it seems to work pretty well. So we'll see if how it dry up, you know. And because I keep losing the needle or whatever, the sealer that came with the barely glue, barely or whatever it is, this one, barely art glue. So this one, because it's so much bigger, so instead of those tiny little needle plug, I thought maybe I try this and see if that works. Okay, and the 3 bottle is 50 cc. It holds 1.7 ounces, and they're $2 for 3 bottles. So I thought that was good. And then I got some cellophane bags and some storage bags. I just needed some small 1.5 by 2 inches storage bags with the zip, with the, these, and I just need this size. So they have a lot of different sizes, but for 100 of these, was it 100? Yeah, 100 of these was $1.50. They have them in 5 different sizes, and they're thin. They're not super thick, but they actually looks good. So I'm glad to get that because I needed it. And I sell these little snap button jewelry, and so when I sell some of those, it's good to put them in these things to protect them. And then I got these resealable cellophane bags to put my finished cards in to sell. And so this one is, you get 100, and they're 5 by 9, 5.9 by 8.25. And this is good because sometimes my 5 by 7 card is super thick or super dimensional, and with the envelope and everything, it needs something a little bit bigger, and I don't have this size at all. I just have like the 5 by the sealable bags I have for this is just a little bit bigger than the card, so sometimes it doesn't fit. So these are good to have. They're super thin. They're not thick at all, but that's okay. That's all I need, right? So that was how much? That was not cheap. That was 100 for $4.50, and they have 20 different size that you can buy them in. So if you need different size for like slimline card or whatever, you can get that too. Okay. All right. Let me clear this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just have a few more craft supply stuff to go over. And then I have a few kind of household stuff too, so I figure you like to see that. So I got a bag of about 200 of these. I never got any, and I wanted to start using some of the beads and things that I bought. and this is the one I got, and it's described as 0.5 millimeter, and the length is 40, I think it was 40, 50 millimeter long, which is great. But I did not know what the thickness I should get, and 0.5 millimeter is way too thin. I mean, it's so easily bent, and it's not really straight. I can't, like, if I wanted it to have a straight one, I guess I could try, but it you know, like everything is quite bent. This is one of the best one. So I'm not sure if I can still use it, but I'm going to try it and see if that works. Maybe the smaller bent is okay to use with for beads, since I've never really done any bead words or bead works or anything like that. I just bought a bunch and just sort of like, just in case. I don't know. What the heck? Have you done that? I've done that so much. Anyway, okay, so that was $2.15. And then I got okay, so one is great and one was a bummer. So let me show you the bummer first. So I saw this one. It come in a little cute baggie. And it's supposed to be, so it shows up like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's almost like a chisel. I mean, like a screwdriver almost. And supposedly that's really sharp. And in the video that I saw, they were just holding it and just go like zoom, zoom, zoom. Well, I cannot zoom, zoom at all because it's not sharp at all. It was tearing up my paper. I don't know, can you see it? Not smooth, can't do anything. Okay, so it's like, and I waited so long. I bought this like 3 months ago. Never did the video, never tried anything, just had it in a bag. So it's too long for me to return this because they have a 90-day return policy, which I thought was really nice. Much, much, much better than AliExpress. But nevertheless, I'm just going to have to live with it. That was almost $2, $1.89. So that's a real bummer. But it made up for it by having, when I got this one. So this was also, so I already lost the lid for this side. So anyway, but it's supposed to be a dual end carving knife, a mini carving knife. It comes in like 5-6 different color, all pastel, super cute. So I got the pink one. I only got one and it's only 88 cents. But if you can see, can you see how nice this is? It's remind me almost of the 𝘄𝗋𝗃 finger thingy that I use, finger cut up thingy that I use. And then on the other side is a really nice pen. I can't remember what is the I think it's like 0.5 or 0.7 millimeter, okay, in terms of the tip. But look how pretty. Mommy. Okay, so really, really nice. I love it. I don't think it's refillable. And then I tried it with a couple of different things, and I'm gonna have to, where is it? So I have a bunch, I bought a bunch of these decoupage books from Hunky Dory, and it comes with things that are not already die cut out, so you have to cut it out, but they do give you a nice border if you needed it, so you can see it very clearly against the, you know, the background paper they always have. And I tried this. Oh my God, it's so nice. I don't know if you can see this part right here. See, I cut it. See how close it is? And it's just like a pen. I'll do the rest of that side for you if I can see. Since, and it just swiveled quite nicely. And it's really sharp. I don't know. I believe that you can get blade for this, or I'm not sure. It seems like you could replace it. But look how nice. Right? Super close and everything else. And then I tried it also for, look at how what's the word? How thin cut this die is that I just got from Crafter Companion. And some of it is not the mat that I use with my cutting machine, which is Anna Griffin, the Empress machine, is a little old, so it's it needs to, it's not as what's the word? The pressure is not as high, so it's not cutting some of the real delicate dyes as well. So you see how it leaves some of these, and I tried it. And you can go put it in and run back again, but I did that once already. And sometimes for these really delicate and outline type dye, when you put it in, sometime it's not lined up correctly, and then it end up cutting it badly, and then you have to recut. So I saved I did some of these by hand using this, and again, it worked really, really well. So let me cut one of them so you can see. I love it. I'm gonna go and buy one of every color because all the color is really pretty. And again, with these, you know, if you like on this side, I don't know if you can see it, but on this side you see how thin this edge is, so it's harder for me to hold on to that edge to do this. So once I get this thing going, my Tim Holtz scissors that's really fine and so forth, I can stick in the scissors and be able to cut that side. So usually that's what I do. I don't do both sides. I do the side that has more things for me to, you know, more substance, so that way it won't rip the actual thing at all. So this turned out to be a little fussy cutting or whatever class. But anyway, I love this. Love this. Highly recommended. The link is down below. So feel free to grab a bunch for yourself. Okay, and then I got also, let's see this, I'm actually going to try it on here. I got this metallic color pen. It's water-based, and it is, let me see how much this is. Where is my thingy? Okay, here's it. It is a set of 10 markers it's just metallic markers, water-based, $4.59. The only complaint I have is, well, I haven't really tried, I'm going to try it with you here, is the box. It was actually going to be for a gift, and look how the box came. You know, and I knew this. I actually did see this when it came, but I took a picture of it. I never did anything. So now it's too late for me to try to get them to replace it. So I'm just going to have to keep it for myself. And then the other thing that's not as great is it doesn't have a tray of any sort. So when you dump it out, you just dump it out. It's like sometimes some of these type of thing, it has a tray that when you slide it out, all of them come out in a orderly manner. But for $4.59 for 10 pens, metallic, I don't think you can complain. So I'm going to try it for you because I know metallic is, you know, sometimes not as, who knows, right? So here's okay, so this pink is not that color. It's much more mauvey. So everything seems like it's the metallic part of it. Maybe when it's dry up, it's a lot, it's more, it's darker than, it's kind of like, it's more on the shabby chic side instead of the bright side. Okay, so just in case. So this is, that gold look almost greenish, but it's actually not bad. And then here's a beautiful silver. Then you have another green. That's a brighter green. Then you have like a, I guess, does anything came out? I'm not sure what, oh wait, this is a, I don't know. It doesn't say that it's supposed to be a color. So let me try it on black. See if that works. Do I have anything in my trash that is black color? Here it is, right? Nope. That doesn't do anything. So I'm not sure what color this is supposed to be. I'm a little, yeah, it's white, but it doesn't really work very well. It's actually feel really dry. For that one, the rest of them don't feel dry. And this one is like a copper. Yeah, everything works well except that one. Let me try it again. Maybe I didn't do it correctly. Nope, that is super dry. And I mean, you can see there's something there, but not clear enough at all. And then this is like a gunmetal gray versus a silver. I like it. It's actually quite shiny and so forth, but I really don't need it, since that's why I was going to get it as a gift, because I already have a set of a really nice set of Crafter's Companion metallic pens. But anyway, okay, and so $4.59, not bad at all. Then I got this set, 48 different paint markers. They say paint, but I assume, I'm not sure what it is. It's just say double-headed painting markers. So I'm not sure if it's alcohol markers or what kind of markers. And for 48 colors, it's $16.50. So it's one side is a chisel, which I never use. I guess you can color with it, larger area. And the other side is a finer point. Okay, so it's not too fine, but it's okay. So that's one of the color pink or whatever. And then I'm not going to swatch all these. I'm just kind of showing you how it works. And not that you don't know how pen works, but it's actually quite nice. Yeah. I think it's alcohol marker. It smelled like alcohol marker. So I just thought it's cute for that price, you know. And I was thinking of getting this as a gift as well. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's good. And then that is all I got with regards to craft items. So let me show you the last 3-4 items or so that is non-craft. Okay, so I have a line of snap jewelry that I sell to my clients and stuff, and they're really cute. They're just beautiful snap. I can do custom as well with photos that you provide me of any kind of graphic, and they snap onto a piece of actually, let me show you real quick so you'll know how it works. So one of my bestseller is a lanyard that comes with a, you know, with the name badge. This comes out, so that way you can wear it as a necklace and everything as well. And a very nice long chain. It's beautiful. And here's the, you know, that's a custom one for my company logo. And then these just go into here and you snap it, and it has a thingy in the back here. It's not magnet, it's just snap in. So now you can change the look of these, you know, to coordinate with your outfit. So sometime I want to do a you know, promotion or whatever at my display table and or whatever. And I thought that they have these, they call it floating photo frame. I thought it was really cute. So this is 2 of the pin that I have. You see how in the back they have that and stuff. So it never lay really straight onto my display tray. But doing it this way, it's quite nice. You can actually leave it in a tray or stand it up, you know, attention to this one, maybe it's on special, maybe whatever. And here's where you put this snap in, for instance. Yeah. And then I also thought maybe I do, you know, let's say if it's Mother's Day and I'm doing I wanted to focus on my Mother's Day snap and so forth, and maybe there's 5 of them. So inside it's just a very tightly taunted like plastic of some sort. It stretches. So I actually put something a little bit bulkier in there, and it's still fine. So I'm going to add a few of these. Let's say that I don't know, focusing on pink stuff this month for whatever reason. And I can just add them to this maybe and close it. And now those things, those button in the back, these prongs won't mess up the thing, and it lay much straighter. You see? Isn't that cool? I don't know what else I could do for craft wise, but I just thought it's so cute. So, and anyway, so they come in different sizes. Right now they're on back order, but I'm sure you can get them again. So this one is 3.5 by 3.5, and then this one is 4.25, 4.3, and the larger one is $1.38, and the smaller one is $1. So I just thought it's really nice. So anyway, okay, something to play with. And then I also got a what do you call it? A tray divider thingy, and they come. It's a set of 4. It's actually quite expensive though. $2.50, and they're 14.5 long, 2.75 in width. So all you do, you know, for me to separate a drawer or something that's in half, that's okay. But if I needed to do for socks or for something else, you're going to need a lot more of these in order to do that. You know, so then it become a little bit costly if you're talking about getting more to divide up your drawers or whatever the case may be. So anyway, I like it, but I don't know that I would feel that it's economically enough for me to buy oopsie, I didn't line it up well. But anyway, that's how it works. And supposedly you can cut this quite easily with scissors, a pair of strong scissors or snip or something like that. So $2.50 for that set. Okay. Then the last thing I got is this set. Oh, I found it. Oh, yeah. I found the little cap. Is this barbecue USB lighter, and it's not necessarily used for barbecue. I saw it, first of all, it's in pink. Love it. They do come in different colors, but I have, you know, I buy a lot of these type of candles, and when they get lower, when I do a match, it's, you know, it's tougher to get in here. Sometimes I burn my hands. And also I used to collect matches from all the restaurants, the bar, whatever, and we've been using it up, and I gave most of it to my brother-in-law, who's like a real guy's guy, you know, and he's divorced right now, so he loved that type of thing. He actually always liked to collect those things. And so whatever we kept at home to use, you know, there's some ugly one too, which I collected, but really should not save those. So I use them all up, and I think we literally have 3 matches left. Matches, not the whole box of matches, just single matches. So I wanted to get something for a while now to light up my candles, and so I opened it already because I wanted to charge it. They come with a USB charger, which is awesome, and didn't take very long to charge, but I'll show you how awesome it is too. It's so cool. Supposedly it has 2 settings. Not sure what's the difference is between the 2 settings. You see how the light came on when I turned it on? The light is on right now, but you can't see it because my light is so long. And then you just press on this button right here. That's the on off button, and then you press in this button, and you can see that it does this. Look, can you hear it? Okay, let me see if I can do something in black. You see it? You hear? Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. My daughter loved this. She was like playing with it the whole time. And then you just hit it close to the thing, and there it goes. Right? I need to light this up anyway for my room. It's so cute. You just get close to the thing, and it works great. And then before I put it into use, I just wanted to share with you, this is what I do, my cheap way of labeling my cords. Instead of buying those cord labeler thingy, you know, from wherever, I just do a long piece of my brother's what do you call it, the tape thingy that you have from Brothers. Everybody use it, the label maker, and I make it long enough so I can fold it back and press onto itself, and I do label on both sides, so that way, and you can trim it down a little bit further, but that way when you plug it in, depending on where you plugged, you don't have to try to flip this over. It's labeled on both sides, so that way if you remove these or something like that, you can always find it again. I made a mistake sometimes of not labeling things quick enough, and then it get detached from even the base of it, and then I don't know which one it is, and it's a pain in the ass to have to try to test them out to make sure that that's the one. So before I put this into circulation, since usually you would not have this plugged in, and you plug it in right here, you know, on this side, I will make sure to label it USB lighter. All right, so that is my Temu haul. How do you say it? Temu haul. Look to the link below if you wanted to find the similar thing that I got, and I will talk to you real soon. If you like this kind of content, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. I will see you real soon. Bye.